Hello sir, hello dear friend, my name is Mohammad Mujahid, BPA third sem, AMU Aligarh. Today I am two topics discuss. For first topic is communication tips for speaking and listeners, and second topic is discussing difficult topics effectively. So first topic is communication tips for speakers and listeners. Communication effectively can be challenging when dealing with a distressed worker. You may find your own emotion interfere, making communication more complex and demanding than in formal or more natural situation. There are a few basic techniques or tips you can use while speaking and listening to improve your communication style when dealing with worker. Negative emotion. They are easy to understand but require some practice before you may feel that you are missing them. Speaker's tips. When speaking to a worker, paying attention not just your words but also how the overall conversation or proceeding may help you covering your message more effectively. The following tips can be helpful. Keep in mind when you are the speaker. Speak attentively. Speak attentively. Just as one listener attentively, one should also speak in the some manners, maintaining a period and direct eye contact and looking for body signal, facial or posture that indicate that the other person is engaged. If the worker seems disengaged or seems or not be listening, you may need to modify your approach and also pause or inquiry of your making sense. Phrase meaningful questions. One way to shorten a conversation, but therefore make it unproductive. It is to ask questions that can be answered with yes or no. Instead, try to ask open-ended questions, as this may elicit more helpful, accurate information that may understand power or perceptive. Avoid monologues. Stick to the point. Stick to point and avoid overly lengthy or repetitively. Statement be something repeated over self when as you feel we have not been understood instead of repetition, which may seem disconcerting. Pause and allow the worker to clearly and reflect on what they hear from you. Accept silence. Something one of the best way to make a point is a pause or leave a period of silence after speaking. This can allow your mind and worker to digest and what has been said. Don't cross-examine. Avoid firing questions or at the worker and attending or the information during a conversation. Tact and diplomacy express respect and may be feel better. Means for learning what you need to know. Both of it discussing difficult topics effectively. It is inevitably this at some point manager must discuss difficult topics with the other workers. Whether the issue of negative job performance, poor work ethics, sloppy appearance or inappropriate behavior. Addressing topic like this may be a challenge that causes apprehension of for some manager. The following tips can you make the discussion more constructive and more likely to achieve a positive outcome. A heads up. Don't bring up the issue by surprise. Instead, inform the worker in advance that you want to discuss something important. Schedule the conversation at your appropriate time, but not too far in advance, as too much time may lead to unnecessary stress. Hold the conversation in private area. Privacy is very important when having difficult discussion. Select a quiet and private place where no one can overhear your conversation, and where you want to enter a busy lobby and cafeteria, for example, are most likely not appropriate place. Articulate your rules and responsibility as well as those of worker. Before starting your discussing, articulate how each of you will be able to fulfill your role and responsibility throughout proceed that you as manager are required to provide and maintain a physiological and safe workplace, instruct and supervise work, monitor work practice or ensure responsibility of the worker. Procedure. Procedure. Complete assignment in a timely manner and respect the rights of other people at work. In doing this, you indicate that you are dealing with a problem together as part of your group effort, which can help your conversation is less stressful and impressive. Express your goals to the worker. Start your discussion by defining what you hope to accomplish. Ensure that your goals are work or task oriented rather than related to the worker's personality or character. For example, rather than studying your goal and having the worker be less negative to me at meetings, it is preferable to state that the goal is to having positive and productive meeting. How you are achieving goal, you may necessarily require a change of behavior for the worker, but they may likely be happier to engage in the solution if it is firm in known the treating them. The goals you set are intended to help you and the work stay focused on productive. Inquiry about the work and worker comfort level. As your worker, if she and comfortable taking about the issue at hand, it is necessary encourage them to share their experience, problems and feeling openly. Point out that the content of your conversation will remain confidential.